Ever wondered why some books just grab your attention and refuse to let go? The secret lies in the art of narrative techniques in literary writing. These are the tools that writers use to weave their tales, to pull you into their worlds, to make you care about their characters. They shape the story, giving it depth, texture, and resonance. Think about the Harry Potter series. Can you imagine the tale without the vivid descriptions of Hogwarts, the distinct personalities of Harry, Hermione, and Ron, or the suspense-filled plot? These narrative techniques, including point of view, tone, setting, plot, and character development, play a crucial role in engaging the reader. They are the strings that the author pulls to make the puppet dance, to make the story come to life. So, let's unravel the magic behind these narrative techniques that make stories unforgettable. First, we dive into the world of point of view. Now, this is a narrative technique that is often overlooked, but it's one of the essential tools in a writer's toolbox. Point of view determines who is telling the story and how much they know. It can be first person, where the story is narrated by a character within the story, third person limited, where the narrator knows only one character's thoughts and feelings, or third person omniscient, where the narrator knows everything about all characters. Let's look at Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird as an example. This beloved novel is narrated in the first person point of view by Scout Finch. Scout's youthful innocence and naivety give us a unique perspective on racial prejudice and injustice. This narrative technique allows us to see the world through her eyes, and it impacts how we understand and interpret the story. As you can see, the point of view can dramatically transform how we perceive a story. Now let's turn our attention to tone and setting. Two paramount elements that work in harmony to create the mood of a story are the tone and setting. Imagine these as the stage and the soundtrack of a theatrical play. They set the scene and the emotional landscape, influencing how we perceive the unfolding narrative. Consider the dystopian classic 1984 by George Orwell. The setting is a totalitarian society where every citizen's actions are under constant surveillance. This oppressive environment is a character in itself, shaping the actions and reactions of the protagonist, Winston Smith. The grim, dreary tone amplifies the sense of despair and hopelessness that pervades the narrative. The omnipresent gloominess, the constant fear, the stark, gray imagery. All these elements work together to create a tone that resonates with the dystopian setting. In this context, the setting isn't just a backdrop. It's a significant player in the story. It influences the character's behavior, drives the plot, and impacts the reader's emotions. Similarly, the tone isn't merely the author's attitude towards the story. It's a powerful tool that shapes the reader's emotional response. From a misty moor in a Gothic novel to the vibrant cityscape in a modern romance, from a whimsical tone in a fairy tale to a solemn one in a war narrative, the interplay of tone and setting can define the mood, steer the narrative, and deeply impact the reader's experience. Remember, tone and setting are key ingredients that help create the atmosphere of your narrative. Scene script. Next up, we have plot and character development. Let's delve into the world of plot and character development. We've all experienced that undeniable pull when a story's plot twists and turns, don't we? It's like a roller coaster ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering what's around the next corner. That's the power of a well-structured plot. It's the backbone of your narrative, the thread that weaves together all the elements of your story. Now imagine a plot like a journey. It's not just about the destination, but also about the experiences and the people we meet along the way. Here's where character development comes into play. Characters, whether they're heroes, villains, or somewhere in between, are the lifeblood of your story. They're the ones who make this journey interesting and meaningful. Let's consider Game of Thrones as an example. The series is renowned for its complex, multi-layered plot, filled with surprises at every turn. But what truly sets it apart is its character development. Characters in the series are not merely black and white. They have depth, they have flaws, they evolve. Take, for instance, Jaime Lannister. He starts off as an apparent antagonist, but as the series progresses, we see layers to his character that we didn't expect. His transformation from a seemingly ruthless knight to a complex character with a sense of honor is a testament to the power of character development. Similarly, the plot in Game of Thrones is anything but predictable. When Ned Stark, a character we assumed would be the hero of the story, is shockingly killed off in the first season, the narrative takes a sudden, unexpected turn. This is an example of a plot twist, a narrative technique that keeps readers on their toes, eagerly anticipating what comes next. In essence, a captivating plot and well-rounded characters are the heart and soul of any great narrative. They're what make a story memorable, what make it resonate with readers long after they've turned the last page. So, as you embark on your writing journey, remember the power of a gripping plot and complex characters. They're your ticket to creating a story that truly stands out. So, what have we learned about narrative techniques in literary writing? We've journeyed through the fascinating world of narrative techniques, a toolbox of sorts that writers employ to craft compelling, immersive tales. At the core of every great story lies a strategic blend of these techniques, each serving a unique purpose in the grand scheme of the narrative. We discovered the power of point of view, the lens through which a story is told. It's the silent guide that takes the reader by the hand, leading them through the world you've created, shaping their perception and understanding of your narrative. We delved into the realms of tone and setting, two inseparable elements that together create the ambiance of your story. They are the paint and canvas that color your narrative, setting the mood and giving depth to your tale. Then we ventured into the heart of storytelling, plot and character development. The plot is the backbone of your story, the thread that weaves together all the events. Character development, on the other hand, makes your characters come alive, grow, and evolve, making your readers invest emotionally in their journey. These narrative techniques are not just tools, but rather the building blocks of your story, the ingredients that make your narrative engaging and leave your readers yearning for more. Master these narrative techniques and you're well on your way to creating powerful, captivating stories. Until next time, keep writing and keep exploring.